Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times with Scar here, and welcome back to Scar World, our creative house building series, where we're building the wonderful S'more house, and we're going to be working on a super awesome bedroom today with bunk beds and toys and all sorts of other great decorational details. So let's get this episode underway. Alright, and welcome back to Scar World and our creative house building series here on our S'more house. So let's jump on down, and we're starting to finally get ourselves one super awesome house. So let's head on inside, and if you guys see any rooms or anything that you may have missed, you see an area of the house, you're like, I didn't see that get built. Check the playlist, because every inch of this house has been covered so far, and this still is one of my favorite rooms, the Twitch streaming room. I hope to top it. I hope to top it. So let's head up to our upper level and start working on our brand new room that will go right inside here. Now this room is going to have bunk beds. It's going to have a cool entertainment system area and some clothes and all sorts of good stuff. But let's take a look at some of our previous rooms. And of course, this is our bathroom. Now I have made one change. There was so much white quartz in here. I just felt like it needed a little bit more contrast. So I decided to do these pillars up in here in the dark chocolate wood, so that it had a little bit more contrast. And I think it looks a lot better. Now it just come on in here, and this was of course our last room, and yeah, it's definitely looking great. Now I haven't got a chance to see the comments of the video, of course, because all these videos are being pre-recorded for the time that I will be gone for my surgery. So I haven't got a chance to see which bedspread color that you guys want. So when I finally get to those comments, we will change that. And let's get right into it today. Let's pull out our palette of materials. And our first thing we're going to do is we're just going to work on the structure of the room, similar to what we've done on the other room, except everything else will be different. So the basic bits of structure here will be somewhat similar. There we go. Looking good, looking good. So next thing we're going to do, we're just going to bring this pattern up across here. There we go. And great. So once we do get to the point where we've finished up, the basic, actually, let me back off 1 second. 1 second, my friends. We're just going to put this row across there of some marshmallow block. There we go. And then we'll cut down these off there. Wonderful. So once we do wrap up the design today, I got something really cool to show you. And that is, let me put that across there. There we go. Wonderful. So once we get this all settled and ready to go, we'll have it pretty good. The design of the upper level is finally almost to the point of kind of being able to show you guys what I had as a vision for this house, and having these windows kind of wrapping all around the house. And there we go. We got the basic structure of the room all set and ready to go. So we're going to work on the bed, and this is going to be a bunk bed, which I'm kind of excited about, because bunk beds are kind of interesting and fun to kind of think, how do you make one of these in Minecraft? That's the question. So what we're doing here is we placed a stair block here with a spacing of 2 and then another one. And as you can see, we're starting to run out some of these milk chocolate bars across here. There we go. And we're going to cut that in. So there's a spacing of 3 in the interior here. So now what we're going to do here is we're going to actually swap out that light wool. I'm actually going to go with a darker stain. So I'm going to head over here and go with the light gray. All right. And I'm going to bring that across here like so. And look at that, looking good. So now I'm going to take that back off, and then I'm going to grab out some snow and remove that quartz slab and jump down 1 level down. And I'm not sure exactly what color of a bedspread that I want. I'm almost feeling like some white blankets for some reason. We'll see as we keep moving here if that is something we want. I just want something a little different. I want something a little different. We'll see if that's something that we want to keep. Okay, I'm going to remove that for 1 second, sneak down here and grab out some light gray. Beautiful. And I'm going to place that on either end of the side there. And why has this connected and this not? I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, this is a stair. Let me actually fix that. Let me fix that. There we go. Awesome. Boom and bam. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, so at this point, I'm actually going to sneak back here and remove those blocks and place those with stairs. And then I'm going to place these along there. Looking good. All right, and then we're going to jump up here and do the same thing right here. And when I was a kid, I had bunk beds for a little while. My brother and I shared a room for a while, and bunk beds are awesome when you're a kid, there's just so awesome to play with. It's like a spaceship. You can decorate it if you're on the lower level here. You can make it like put curtains around, or your blankets there, and pretend you're in a spaceship or something. I remember that was fun. All right, there we go. And then jump up here. I was really sad when my brother moved downstairs when we used to share rooms because, we played with toys and all that good stuff. And I remember the day he moved, I was really sad. Like, he had his own room. I'm sure he was very happy. But I remember I was sad. I was like, man, nobody to play with me up here. I'll be all alone. And yeah, I remember that. That was sad. And actually was like back in the day, back when I was a kid, I used to be really terrified of scary things and stuff like that. That's one thing when I got sick that completely went away. Like I lost all fear of, horror movies. When I was a kid, I was horrified of horror movies. What about you guys? Do you guys like horror type movies? And it wasn't so much like the slashing type movies or anything along those lines. It was like the Chucky, the Leprechaun type things like that horrified me when I was a kid. So I remember when my brother left, I was very scared at night because I was all alone in there. There we go. And I'm just gonna put a temporary painting up here because I'm not getting the one that I want. Not getting the one I want. I'm just going to leave that one there. That's not a permanent painting. But as you can see, look at the bunk beds. Give me some feedback, my friends. Give me some feedback on what you like about this. And you might be noticing this room looks very familiar to some of you. And you might be thinking, Scar, I've seen this room somewhere, but where? That is the question. That is the question because this room, you may remember it from, where do they keep the slime ball? Oh, there you are, slime ball. This room was displayed on my Instagram account. I took a quick photo of this in my test world when I was kind of testing out some designs and things. And yeah, so this was actually a test for this style of room and all that good stuff. So yeah, definitely follow me on Instagram if you want to have little sneak peeks at different builds that are coming soon. And look at that. Got some toys on the floor. Isn't that cool? I love it. All right, so let's back that off there. And I'm going to sneak on over here and kind of get an idea of what I want to do for an entertainment system. So as I look through the blocks here and get everything set, I'm just going to catch my breath and I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back. Just here in the Twitch streaming room, finishing up my Twitch stream for the day. Let's head back up to the upper level and continue working on our bedroom. So let's sneak on in here and there we go. All right, so of course we've got our bed all set up. Now I did get the portrait that I wanted. I wanted the creeper face. I think that goes with the child's bedroom, so I think that's pretty cool. All right, so first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go boom, boom, boom. There we go, and we've got ourselves a TV. So that's looking pretty cool. Okay, and then on either side here, we're just gonna run up some bookshelves. There we go. We're gonna put that right there and sneak on over here just a little bit and put that one right there. Now I am considering possibly giving myself a little bit more room. Actually, I'm gonna cut out our glass. It's just gonna be a lot easier placing these blocks like that. There we go, and one more right there, and then we'll reapply our glass, head on inside, there we go, and yeah, there we go, our little console system setting up. So that's the funny thing about today compared to when I was a kid, is technology was much different indeed. I know a time before really the internet, or at least the internet that we didn't have, I remember the day we finally got our first computer. My family actually had a computer, I think before I was born. They actually had an Apple IIe, I believe, and another Apple, I think. By the time I was around, they didn't have one for a few years. And then I remember the time, the Christmas, where we got ourselves our first computer. And that was pretty cool. When you think of today, we had a very small computer for 5 people, and now I have like an iPhone, an iPad. I have multiple types of computing devices. And back when I was a kid and we were all fighting over the computer, it's a much different world we live in today. And there we go. That is looking definitely pretty awesome. So now what we're going to do is we're going to clear our inventory. There we go. Get that all out of there. Clean it up. There we go, and grab ourselves an item frame, place that in there, and place that right there, and then we're gonna grab ourselves out a clownfish, get ourselves a little Nemo friend, and a pufferfish, there we go. And the pufferfish, help me remember this, my friends. Pufferfish, I'm thinking from SpongeBob. That was SpongeBob's driving instructor, right? Mrs. Puff, I believe, something like that. Oh, I haven't seen SpongeBob in forever, but that's what it reminds me of. So, as you know, in our last episode, I picked out the clothes for the residents of the house, and I may not be the best at this. We've established that at this point, so that's a thing. But I'm gonna do it again because I like to give them the best clothes that I can, right? Oh, it's funny coming with random designs for clothes. So help me come up with designs, like we talked about in the last episode. I still haven't been able to see the video yet because these videos are being, pre-recorded a little bit ahead of time because of my surgery and all. So I haven't been able to see the comments yet, but I can't even imagine how funny they're gonna be when you guys see these clothes that I picked for them. All right, so two kids live in here, of course. We got two bunk beds. Makes sense, right? And so we're gonna put that there. I mean, that's not bad, right? That's a good color combination. All right, let's jump over here. Some boots. Actually, shoes are just brown. Just give them some brown shoes, Scar. Awesome. Okay, so let's jump back over here and let's place that back in there and let's give it a different color. Let's do a green. Let's do a green. Maybe even throw in a little purple. Let's throw in a little purple action. Or is that really close to what we actually had? Oh no, never mind. It's close to the pants. I don't want to do the same color pants. Let's jump back over here. Let's grab a little yellow. Let's grab a little yellow. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. There we go. We'll put that in there. Nice, nice. Oh. Ah. Oh, there we go. This guy's gonna be rocking the yellow pants. There we go. And let's see. Let's give him. I want to add a little bit more color. I want to add a little. I don't like any of that, really. I don't like any of that. No, no, no. I guess. Oh, let's put that down. Oh yeah. That's great. I think I'm gonna do a green shirt. We're gonna do a green shirt. I just want to darken this just a smidge. There we go. And place that on there. And those are two snazzy outfits, my friends. I think that will be a quality outfit for the kids that live here. And I didn't do any hats. I actually probably should do some legs. Let's do some legs. Let's grab out a pair of legs here. Let's grab out of legs. There we go. And we'll put those on there. And yeah, we're starting to get somewhere. So give me 1 second. Let me do a clean up face and I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back. And let's take a look at our brand new kids' bedroom in the s'more house, where we've got our toys on the floor, of course. We've got ourselves some snazzy new pants and shirt here ready to go. And of course, one of my favorite things that we did in our first bedroom in the house just around the corner, as you can see. Oh, I broke my glass. I threw a baseball through the glass. But anyway, we did like the Nemo fish and the puffer fish in frames, and I think that's really a cool idea for any small child's room in your house building designs. And of course, we have our bunk beds, a brand new bunk bed design, and hopefully you guys liked it. You guys liked it on Instagram, and we'll jump up here a little higher. And of course, we got the creepers watching out, and of course the TV and a little music device. Got our books all set up and ready to go, and I think it is looking good. And I want to show you guys what this looks like from outside. So let's jump outside real quick and look at this. Isn't this cool? Where you can see all the different rooms through the glass. Now, like we talked about, there is privacy in the house. When you want it, you can push a button and the glass goes opaque, or at least that's our vision, our imagination that we're putting onto our house. And I really do hope you enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, a rating would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter.